Hi, Intuitive D 1111 here, Deanna here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our Diamond Star Seed family, y'all. This is for Gemini, both tropical and Vedic astrology, all Gemini placements, as well as who's that calling me already, y'all? Y'all could be having people trying to distract you. Cross watchers are welcome. Or if you're tuning in for the tea, Gemini rules the third house, which talks about communication. It talks about networking, ruled by Mercurial energy, right? Just like Virgo. Gemini energy actually could talk about siblings. So maybe some of you guys would be talking to your siblings soon if you have them, or you could have a sibling that is thinking about you. Gemini, we're not going to do this today. Okay, let me tell you why. We got S on my chest because I'm ready to save them. No. I feel like y'all being guided to not be Captain Save anymore, okay? I don't know. I feel like there's people going through some things and they feel like you would have the answer, you would have the solution. I feel like you're done with that. For others of you, this could talk about the fact that maybe someone is painting the picture of you being the villain, okay? Maybe you are the villain in their story, or they're spinning a certain narrative, or maybe it's multiple people, maybe it's groups of people spinning a narrative. I feel like you guys just don't care at this point, because you already know that, you know what, if people are committed to believing things about you without even knowing you, they hating on you, is because they hate themselves, right? So what I am seeing here with exposed, truth revealed, uncovering, it's like the truth always comes out sooner or later, right? That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, because we have make-believe. It says la la land, too idealistic, believing in the impossible, unrealistic expectations. I don't know if somebody was trying to spin an illusion, or if this is for you guys or for other people. Whatever this situation is, there's somebody that could literally be having some type of identity crisis, okay? They're going through some type of transformation. They're going through some changes they really don't want to go through. They need to figure things out and be more strategic. They need to think outside the box. And I feel like that is what Gemini placements are great for, right? Thinking outside of the box, you know, finding solutions or just creating solutions, right? Making something out of nothing. And someone misses that about your energy, right? It's like they want access back into this castle, or they want access back into your energy, and they feel like they're blocked off. And it looks like they're blocked off because either they were trying to, you know, manipulate you or hold some type of illusion over your head, or they wanted to triangulate you, or, you know, treat an emperor or an empress like you're just an option. And with lies unraveled, it's just falling apart around them. It says truths being revealed, exposing lies, karma is at work, no more excuses, seen through the BS. So I feel like you've seen through the BS about a situation, right? And I feel like with party animal, life of the party, social butterfly, in the scene, in the streets, having more fun, abundance, you could just feel like people are just trying to be around you just to leech something off of you, or it's like they're trying to, it's like you bring more color into their life. Like, that's what I'm getting here. So I do see you guys here, you know, having fun, but I of course would say in moderation. And then for some of you, maybe you're realizing that you was dealing with a hell boy or a hell girl. Okay, they were a toxic lover. Maybe you had a hard time resisting this person. Maybe you saw red flags that this person was not good for you. It's very chaotic energy for some of you. And you know, maybe this person was a guilty pleasure of yours, right? Or maybe you just kept being drawn back to them. But I feel like what you're realizing with possibilities, the impossible is possible choices and decisions, that, you know, you're not allowing a possibility for this person to come back into your energy. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, they need to learn from their, you know, their reckless choices and decisions. For some of you, this is the type of energy where they're not really satisfied with one partner. They like to have multiple different partners, right? They might, you know, lie and say someone is just a friend or just a co-worker when they really out there smashing around. This is somebody here where also some of you, like, maybe they're in some type of financial pinch right now, okay? So they're also upset that you're not going to be believing whatever illusions, because maybe there was something about, you helping them financially, or you just helping put them on or something. I feel like there's a lot of different people that you guys have inspired with your creativity. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of different people that you put on, right? And you could have had a lot of different people treating you like a black sheep, like you didn't even fit in, right? And of course, that is a characteristic for a diamond star seed chosen one, right? Is, of course, you're not meant to fit in, right? Because it says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And so there's something about you guys really just having a difference in the way that you see things, a difference in spiritual abilities, but that make you very unique, but it also makes you very complex. So I do feel like you guys are also looking at your behavior and saying, hey, you know what? Maybe I didn't have to pop off like that, right? Maybe I could have been open to something else, or maybe I do need to take a look at that behavior. So I really like that. That is a maturing energy, right? That is you guys able to take accountability for where you've gone wrong and not just assuming that you're right every time, right? So that's what's up. But for some of you guys, maybe you were like that and you were dealing with someone that didn't want to take accountability, right? Either they wanted to play the victim, or they wanted to sweep it under the rug, or they wanted to ghost, or they wanted to gaslight and lie. And I feel like you're just done with that energy. That's what I'm seeing here. It says, young love, past love, someone from the past is thinking of you, reunited, infatuation, holding on to past. Yeah, there's somebody that's holding on to the energy of you, right? Maybe you guys have kids with someone here, or there's just something about somebody wanting to go back in time to the way things used to be with you, okay? But with unoriginal and super basic, I feel like there's something about in cutting ties. For some of you, they could have left you and went on to another energy that was basic as hell, that lacked originality. Maybe they went on to a copycat or a doppelganger. Okay, maybe it's like you cut ties with them, or they cut ties with you, or you both cut ties together, and you're realizing that maybe somebody went on and they've been dealing with a social climber, okay? Or maybe somebody here, they were messing with a social climber while they were dealing with you, right? Someone that prioritizes relationships based on social advantage, names, drops, needs to impress, wants power. So it's like somebody trying to get ahead off of you. And I feel like with face your fears, transform your fears into power, confront things that make you feel anxious, uncomfortable, or afraid. I feel like these are energies that'll do anything for fame. They'll do anything for money. They'll do anything to look good to their friends. For some of you, they're over here bowing down to demonic spirits and all types of different things, feeling like that is what's going to help them get ahead, right? And in reality, they're just living a lie in the dark, because that's exactly what the devil does. He's the author of confusion, right? So there's somebody here that literally had the devil riding their back. Someone literally could have been, could be possessed, or someone here could be schizophrenic, in fact, right? Where they're hearing demons tell them to, hurt different people or hurt themselves. Or there's also something about you guys not having an S on your chest and just saving people from the situations that they need to go through so that they can develop their own strength, their own stamina, so that they can truly find out who they are. Because I feel like somebody was dealing with someone with skeletons in the closet, secrets and lies. It's like they want to keep what they're really, how they really are, or what they're really involved in, in the closet. And I feel like there's something about you guys just being disgusted with that inauthentic energy, right? For some of you guys, somebody could have went out there and married somebody that looks just like you, not just like you, but it's like somebody was trying to irritate you or rub it in your face, and they went out there and they partnered together with somebody that really didn't give a fuck about them. 100%. This person had closeted agendas. Maybe you could have warned this person about this. This person was really weird. This was like a Karmisha or a Quan or a third party that was just like, I don't know, man, studying y'all, or like watching what you were doing, or like listening to audios or tapes of you. I don't know if it's because you post content, or if it's something like them wanting to try to take on your throat chakra, like your voice, your style, your image. It's so weird. Yeah, you guys could be, somebody here could be a stylist, okay? I am seeing somebody like organizing closets here. Or someone could be a fashion designer. Somebody is a really great dresser, man. Somebody really knows how to like put together different ensembles. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just, what you're doing is you're slaying whatever demonic entity this is that's been trying to attach on to people to irritate y'all. Or there's just a group of different people that are doing some secretive ass shit, and that's because they're literally worshiping fallen angels or the devil himself, and they feel like they're getting, you know, rewards out of that. But in reality, with the cutting ties energy, they don't realize that the devil is planning on them being in that lake of fire with him. You see what I'm saying? So there's something about you guys cutting away, right? You guys are it's like you guys are not meant to be burning with these energies. I hope I didn't lose y'all. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm picking up. Or maybe somebody was afraid to come out of the closet. Maybe they felt like that was going to hurt their career. That's, for some of you, it could be about that. But for others of you, it's just about the fact that maybe there's people that like to hide in your energy because they just, you know, they're struggling to find out who they are. And they feel like you're very assured of who you are. So take it as it resonates. Yeah, somebody wants a new beginning. I feel like you guys are just going through new beginnings in your life in general, right? Accepting changes that might bring good things to you. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're open to that. That's that Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles energy. And we have that over here. It's like releasing the burdens and having a brand new beginning. After the 10 of Wands, it recycles to the Ace of Wands. So you've closed out a painful chapter. For some of you guys, you could have been traveling. You could be traveling right now for work, or someone here could be moving or has moved with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, the Justice card, ending a painful cycle with someone that involved a contract, whether it was a business partnership, whether it's like a marriage. So somebody here could be getting divorced or is divorced already. I feel like there's multiple different people that want to apologize. Or if it's not even that they want to apologize, for some of you, they could want an apology from you. Or maybe it's just there's somebody here that is in their emotions and they're looking at you move on, or they're thinking about you move on. Or with the Page of Cups energy and the Hangman as a cross, it's like, you know, the Hangman talks about seeing things from a different perspective, right? And for some of you guys, it's like maybe you were dealing with energies where you just wrote it off as them being naive, or you just wrote it off as them being, you know, unawakened, or that's just how they were. They weren't going to change. But I feel like now you're not making excuses for people anymore. Okay, because with the other man or woman, it says the competition, someone getting in your way, stealing or taking what's yours, rival or frenemy. Yeah, it's like people are trying to, maybe they were trying to mess around with your person right under your damn nose. Or it could have been the fact that you was dealing with someone and they went in another direction, right? And for a lot of you, they could have been doing this the same time that they were dealing with you, or that's what they were planning to do, right? They wanted to keep their options open and you just be there, you know, it's like somebody was not treating you guys with the value that you deserve. So whatever that situation is, I feel like you guys are healing your heart from that, okay? Emotional recovery and reset. You're realizing that somebody was being very manipulative, okay? And for some of you, it could be the fact that they went off in another situation, okay, and had a hookup and they regret it. Or it could be the fact that you could just regret dealing with somebody altogether here. I feel like you guys have more than enough opportunities for you guys to meet other people. Some of you guys could already be dating somebody else right now. And I feel like that person could really enjoy you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. For others of you, that's what's coming here. And I feel like whoever this person was that likes to get around, right? They like to work the room. They like to partner together with different people for different reasons. Whatever the hell this person was doing, it's like karma is setting in. They're regretting their choices, right? Like someone is real miserable or confused without you guys. And that's their reality check, right? Harsh truth that must be faced. Cold, hard truths, uncomfortable realization that challenges you. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like you guys, regardless of whatever type of turbulence that you're experiencing in your life, you're very focused right now, okay? You're determined and you're focused. For some of you, like this is like a bullseye, right? Someone could be realizing that you were right on the money about different things that you said. You know, your intuition is you're on point, right? Even your creative ideas. It's like you guys really know how to execute, know how to plan, create, execute different abstract ideas, or just there's just a lot that you guys have to offer. That's what I'm seeing here. And because you guys are so unique, right? You have been a target for different groups, right? Or different people, that are pretty much possessed by the devil, just wanting to try to take you down. So it says, if there has been any turbulence with scary moments that do not last long, unexpected challenges, chaos, periods of disorders, it's like somebody has burned bridges. That's what I'm seeing here. It says, into situation that makes it impossible to go back. Point of no return, unforgivable acts. Somebody could have did something really unjust, or something just repulsive or gross, or, just really hurtful, to the point where you don't believe anything that this person has to say anymore. This person has burnt their bridge with you. Okay. It says lies and alibis, untruthful, getting someone else to lie for you or them, trying to cover their tracks, digging a hole. Yeah, you're done with those situations. And I feel like you're healing, and you're happy now, because for some of you with love blossoms, maybe you've already met somebody else, or you will be. Right? Or you're already in something for some of you. It says romance deepens and flourishes, beautifully unfolding, nurturing right conditions to thrive. Yeah, it's nothing for you guys to realize, like, hey, you know what? That person, they took my love for granted. And so, I'm open to somebody else that is in fact going to support me or truly care about me, right? That's not just going to be trying to use me, right? For whatever the heck they were trying to use you guys for. So I think that's great for you guys. It says cleaning house, eliminating undesirables. That's what you guys are doing right now. Okay. Yeah, you could have been reflecting on messy breakups that you had. It says separation characterized by conflict. It was not clean or straightforward. There was a lot of lingering drama, especially if, kids were involved, or if marriage contracts were involved. But I feel like somebody was, somebody definitely was dealing with somebody that was condescending. Okay. Someone here could have been narcissistic, misogynistic, right? It was their way or the highway. They really didn't care about anyone else's opinion. They might not have cared about anybody else's schedule. It was all about when they wanted to plan something, when they wanted to do something, if they were okay with something. And somebody here was just very, very selfish, and they were stingy with their time. That's what I'm getting. Somebody was stingy with their time, their love, their energy, hopefully not their resources. For some of you, maybe somebody was stingy with their resources. I don't know. But what I'm also getting is, this is somebody here where it's like they would expect everything from their partners. Their whole, their partner's whole world would have to be surrounded around them. But then they'd have the nerve to be out there dealing with multiple different people, or wanting to do that. So I feel like whoever that energy is, it's going to hit them sooner or later. For some of you, it's already hitting them now, but it will hit them that, that they're unfulfilled and unsatisfied with all these multiple different choices, because they're looking for external validation instead of truly healing and knowing, okay, that they don't have to go from partner to partner. They can heal. They can be, work on their connection with the divine, right? Truly change their patterns so that they don't go out there and just repeat certain karmic cycles over and over again. So instead of telling a one-sided story, right? This is the type of energy where, I'll give you an example. Somebody, you go through it with somebody, then they go out there, they get in a relationship, or they get in like a quick marriage, or they get in a quick whatever with somebody else, and then that situation doesn't, go through, doesn't work out well. And for some of you, it's the fact that there's someone here that doesn't want to see that they are the common denominator in those different connections they're having not working out. I feel like for some of you, someone could be dealing with a narcissist or a covert narcissist here. And I feel like with this book here, they're learning a lesson. And it's not just because it's karma, it's for them to help them so that they could treat people better, because somebody truly was a monster. Like somebody literally was walking on eggshells around somebody. For some of you guys, somebody was physically abusive. For others of you, it's like there was somebody that just, expected their lovers to do A, B, C, D, and E for them, right? With them just not even putting as much effort. You guys do be careful with, make sure you're vetting your circles, because you could realize you have a fake friend around you that's a pretender, that's jealous, that's insecure, that actually wants to see you fail. But the whole time it's like, they want to, they want to talk to you on the phone like they give a damn about you, right? They want to pop up in events and they want to clink glasses with you, right? This whole person is a friend of me. For someone, this could have been someone that was really close, right? Like they even, shit, they, you know, they knew members of your family, right? Like you could even consider these people family or your closest friends. And the reality is like somebody could just be a gold digger, right? Looking to get something from somebody. Or if it's not that, this could be someone where someone had a friend, they took money to turn against them, right? Or they're mad that you cut them off and now they want to tell all your secrets or some shit like that. So I feel like you guys' advice is, right, continue to be authentic, to continue to be truthful, right? We have a feminine and a masculine on a throne, which shows me that you guys are empresses. You have an emperor out there. You're an emperor. You have an empress out there. Somebody that will treat you how you deserve to be treated. They don't give a fuck about the village, right? Because what they'll care about is what their emperor or empress feels for them. Like that's who they care about getting attention from. They might find it to be flattering, right? When different people from the village want to give them attention. But when it comes down to it, the one that they are, you know, going to be touching, spending time with, caring about how they feel about them is going to be their partner. Okay. Yeah. And if there's any times where you guys are feeling uncertain or have about the future or having anxiety about what's next, right? It's like you're moving through brain fog for some of you, or there's someone else in your energy that could be anxious about the future. I feel like someone doesn't need to be anxious because it says financial freedom here, right? You're gaining control over your finances, living comfortably without constant worry. And if it's not a financial problem that somebody is worried about, right? I feel like in whatever situation it is, you know, with the help of the Most High God, it's going to work out because we have wish fulfillment, dreams come true, which is the 9 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups. Bam, right there. That is pregnancy. So congratulations if you're pregnant, or if you're not trying to get pregnant or get anybody pregnant, you already know you gotta you already know you gotta strap up, man. Okay, there's that. Yeah, so we have admiring from afar. Oh my God, somebody got their eye on you from afar. Or someone's spiritual team has their eye on you. Oh, some of y'all are being someone here, their spiritual team is looking for a match for them. So they going all over the damn place. They going over the city, they going over the state, they going across countries. That's what happens. If you have a high spiritual rank, your spiritual team will go near, and if no one around is near, then they'll go farther to find someone that has a spiritual rank that is a match for you, because that's part of your mission, someone to help you with your soul's purpose. So somebody's spiritual team on a damn hunt. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so some of you guys could be selected for whoever this person is, or they're selecting someone for you. Okay. Adios mio. It says rise, message in the stars, feeling connected to the universe. Yeah, you guys have different clair abilities here. Some of you guys are into astrology. I mean, of course you're here, right? Or you're going to be getting more into it. Some of you guys are going to be getting more into you know, maybe you could be learning how to do people's natal charts and things like that, right? That I've done before. So it's always a great thing to know. I feel like you guys are focused on your inner peace, right? Finding tranquility and harmony within. I don't know who the hell this is. Okay, somebody's karmic masculine somewhere is unable to engage in sexual relationships despite wanting to. I don't know if they're having problems with their parts, or if it's just like their karma is that people are not interested in dating them because they could have screwed you guys over. Or this could be somebody that's mad that you're not touching them. I don't know what's going on here. It says wanting to, leading to feelings of frustration. Someone have anger or resentment towards society or women. Strange. Yeah, it's like now you see them, now you don't. Like whoever this karmic masculine is, I feel they're not even around a divine feminine. Yeah, this person or somebody is just cutting off somebody that they feel like was a lazy lover, right? You couldn't bother them to do anything. They just wanted to follow around with the crowd, right? Or they were just unawakened like the crowd. This is somebody that, you know, they'll just do anything for a come up. And I feel like you guys are still standing and you're just done with whoever this lazy lover is. Or some of you could have had multiple lazy lovers, and that's why you're not taking them back. Either they refuse to work, or they take advantage of someone else's resources, energy, or they do the bare minimum, right? Like they're not even showing up on a daily basis. They lack ambition for themselves. They're like, I don't know what the hell that energy is, but it's not cute. So I'm glad y'all getting away from it. I'm like, what? Yeah, I feel like y'all are bringing in a partnership where you're going to have a shared vision with someone. Partnering with others who share your dreams, sense of alignment, working together, shared purpose. Okay, spark of creativity. Sudden burst of inspiration, fresh idea, unexpected spark. Yeah, whoever you and this person is you're going to come together with, they're also very innovative. They're very creative. This is not somebody that is just trying to get in your pants. This is not somebody that's just trying to get your money. This is somebody... yeah, for some of you guys, this is somebody that has the Midas touch. Like, this is someone that's an active worker, okay? They're not lazy. It says, lucky break. Fortunate opportunity appears out of nowhere. Unexpected stroke of luck. Positive changes in life. So that's beautiful, Gemini energies, or whoever's tapped in. That's what's coming towards you. Yeah, you got a golden opportunity here. It says perfect chance for growth, rare and highly valuable, potential to bring great benefit or success. You have a golden opportunity coming towards you, and I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that you're also this golden opportunity. Like, you guys are the type where, you know, like, you don't just hoard your wealth, right? You don't just hoard your knowledge or your creativity. You share it with others, right? You guys are very inspiring, motivating. And it just seems like any people that have been trying to blackball you guys or try to make things hard for you or trying to get people not to work or collaborate together with you, it might have worked for a while for some of you, but that's going to stop. Like, you're going to see doors start to open, right? And there is somebody that's real salty. Like, what is their problem? They're bitter, they're angry and agitated, jealous and resentful. And this could even be the type of energy where, I don't know, I feel like somebody just don't want y'all moving on without them. Okay? And if anybody was trying to tell the wrong story about y'all, it's like, no, like, with exchanges precise, everything aligns seamlessly. I feel like, oh, this is also saying make sure you're, you know, reading your contracts and making sure everything is correct before you accept any type of deal or partnership. But this is also saying, like, if you guys had a connection, and let's say you had a marriage, right? And somebody was dragging your name through the motherfucking mud and making it seem like you were this and you were that. It's like, no, you were bailing this person out when they needed help. You know what I'm saying? It's like you went over and beyond. When this person was doing good, you was there. When this person was doing bad, man, you was transferring money from that motherfucking account into theirs. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's somebody, and this person could have been like very chaotic, temperamental. For some of you, you could have felt like they had mental issues or some shit. Like, you guys have been through it, whoever's tapped into this energy. So it's like you deserve somebody that's going to reciprocate your time, love, and energy, because I feel like someone could have been just too full of themselves to even take accountability for how horrible they were, right? This is someone where it's like, it's literally their way or the highway, right? This could be someone that values money or values a career or values how they look above anything else. This is also someone that could have shut down emotionally. I feel like someone's regretting that, or they're going to. It says eavesdropping, secretly listening in, not minding their own business. Yeah, people are nosy. People are pocket watching. The hell. So anyways, yeah, you guys are fire starters. You're true visionaries. Okay, you could question the rules, inquisitive, a rebel or on a mission, or this is the energy that you're coming together with. Okay, and this person has different people fighting for their attention, and you have different people fighting for your attention, right? So yeah, of course, as you're getting more creative, just know there's somebody that wants to pop the hell up. It says uninvited guests. Okay, annoying and unwanted. I don't know if it's all of that. Like, maybe it's just someone where someone wants to pop up and I don't really feel like you want a visitor, like when they're trying to pop up or something. Yeah, but this person has been strategizing. Okay, for some of you, it's like they want to argue, or it's like everything just ends up turning into an argument. This is somebody that, you know, you could have used to do too much for, okay? Or this person could have been an idiot and they could have been a simp doing too much for Karmi Sherkwan, right? Everything they could have gave you, they were given to Karmi Sherkwan. That's for some of you. But this could have been a situation where maybe this is someone you felt like you was doing too damn much for, right? You were going overboard for this person. Okay, only for this person to end up walking away or going in another direction. So whatever the hell happened there, just know y'all got a bright future. Okay, period. Or someone could be mad that you're going to walk away from them and they're going to lose like whatever is attached to you as far as lifestyle goes, or just the love, support, right? The throwback, put it down energy. I don't know what the heck this person going through. But y'all are in your soul's purpose. Gloria a Dios. It says you're in alignment with your life's mission, deeper calling, essential reason for being. Some of you guys here with authority, it says in charge, giving orders, strong presence, has the upper hand in relationship, dominant personality. You could be connecting with someone with a dominant personality, or you have a dominant personality. For some of you guys, this could talk about the fact that, you know, maybe you work in the police force, right? Or maybe you work in an agency, or you have some type of government position here for this to show up. Okay, yeah, maybe you have to travel for work, right? Maybe you have to go, you know, undercover, right? Maybe you have different missions, different objectives. Whatever this is, though, I love that it says travel goals met as the outcome. That's just because, of course, I'm biased because I like to travel. But it's just talking about the fact that with visiting dream destination, achievement of dreams and ambitions, personal goals met, that's in your outcome. It's beautiful. Like, that's where you guys are going. Yeah, and for some of you guys, this can in fact talk about getting a divorce, or this could talk about, you know, partnering together, meeting somebody while you've been traveling. Maybe you already have for some of you, or you will be. This could also talk about you guys being protected while you're traveling. Okay, so definitely, you know, I'm sure, of course, you know, some of you guys, if necessary, you already have your guards together. But I don't know, maybe someone in your energy is like, maybe they don't have guards, or they need some type of protection in however they're moving around. Because there's people that are watching them or something. Anyways, moving along. So yeah, y'all, I love this. This is real beautiful. Okay, you're in alignment with your life's mission here. Justice card, karma's playing out. Okay, things are settling out. There is somebody that is very attracted to you, that is developing emotions for you, or is already in love with you. This person sees you as a person they really want to be with. Six of Pentacles, they want to date you, spend time with you. Some of you guys do be careful that, you know, you don't spend money on like frivolous things, right? Like feeding an addiction, you know, drinking too much, smoking too much, anything like that. For others of you, this is talking about, like with the 9 and the 6, it is talking about not breadcrumbing your partners, right? Like I prefer to see the 2 of Cups or the 3 of Cups to the 9 of Cups, because the 9 of Cups talks about a wish fulfillment, but sometimes it also can be a very arrogant energy where somebody is, you know, they're really selfish. It's all about them. So you guys making sure you're in balanced out partnerships, you know, where people aren't just, you know, like like peacocks flocking their feathers, just like arrogant as hell, you know, like, oh well, like this is important to me, these are my accolades, this is what I'm doing, this is my job, this is my career. It's the type of energy where, you know, somebody like they only want to hang out or do things on their terms. So make sure there's like balance, right? Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strength card, Leo energy. Damn, what y'all holding back from? What is this? Holding back, Temperance energy, and the 10 of Cups. I feel like those are the angels with the Temperance energy that are trying to usher you guys into an emotionally fulfilling environment or connection. For some of you guys, your spiritual team is trying to hold you back from drinking, because the Temper and Temperance, this is the card of the Temperance here. It talks about abstaining from alcohol, or we could just say substances in general. Yeah. So it's like, for some of you guys, there are angels that are helping you, or they're trying to guide you to keep you either sober or keep you, you know, like away from harmful environments or substances, or they want you to limit those activities. Or for some of you, for health concerns, they're saying that you shouldn't be doing that at all. That's for like maybe someone in particular. Yeah, because it's like someone's angels don't want to see them drinking inside of a home anymore, or like them just like taking certain substances with like a group of people. The 3 of Pentacles, they're trying to preserve somebody's life here. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me, Gemini. Y'all done brought the tea. Love you guys. Namaste.